Ägir. I feel like I've got this ship built out already. This ship is even squishier, right? That's what's so irritating. This ship is even squishier than Odin. She actually has more health, doesn't she? Yeah. This ship has more health than a tier 8 battleship, but she has far less armor. Not that that's going to matter, because she dies pretty quick anyway. Watermelon margarita. Good stuff. Chop top look. Help me. What do you mean? What do you mean, Ägir? Yeah, baritone. Odin is. Sharn is so good. Like Sharn has that trolley armor and everything, and Odin just kind of doesn't. It's very frustrating. Chop top. You mean just because her superstructure is not like overly crazy? Like she doesn't have Japanese superstructure? Ohio Kurfürst, Yamato Repub, Worcester, Minnow. I'm literally the only like heavy-ish cruiser in this game. Feel like going to A is probably not a good use of my skills, so let's go to D instead. Stubby. It is kind of stubby. That's fair. Most of the German battleships don't really have like super high superstructures. You know, these aren't the Japanese pagoda masts, right? Now, these are the same guns as Odin, but these are now on a cruiser dispersion table, so they get a better sigma and a better overall dispersion. So we'll see how good they feel. I got some squishy cruisers to shoot at over here. We'll see how it goes. But like most of these ships, like Scharnhorst is a ship that can push. Her bow armor, the bracket that she's in, her armor scheme overall, she can push. Odin doesn't feel that way to me. Ägir certainly doesn't. Ägir doesn't have the armor to push. Like, this is not a ship. If you push against cruisers, okay. Pushing against battleships? No. No, 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 no. Not a thing. Not a thing. And they nerfed the hell out of her range. Check it out. 17-kilometer range. You're almost forced to take range mod now, which I haven't done. I've been playing around with the secondary mod that buffs her secondary reload speed and her AA power, which is really nice. The buff to the AA power is noticeable. But I feel like you basically have to go for the range now, which torques me off. So what I might do is I might do this as she is now, and then reconfigure her with that range mod, and then come back and try it again.
Where's the hammer when you need one?
Dude, Yugamo, you're the one that got spotted. What are you doing? You're spotted too far away from anything to be useful. GTFO. Sucks to be you. Now, a ship like this ought to be able to decently bully something like an Alaska. Let's see what happens. It looks like he's firing HE at me. Yeah, which is the wrong shell type. He ought to be firing AP. But we'll see what happens here. He or the NorCal are going to wander into my range here in a moment. Wander into my secondary range. We're going to go ahead and flip out. There we go. A little secondary action going on. Excellent. There's that German engineered citadel I've been waiting on. Okay, I have no idea why I'm radared, but okay. Sure, I'm radared.
The boogeyman is real, and you just found him.
Got to fire HE for a while. These shells are so terrible.
Good game.
Got some good work out of the secondaries there. In fact, I'd say most of my... You're not wrong, Fishrock. Most of my secondaries are probably... most of my damage right now is probably out of my secondaries. Oh, look at it. The Yamato is taking pot shots at me at 25 kilometers. Go figure that out, kids. And look at this. Look at this Benson in the middle of the map. Look who I found. Got fired over him. Like I'm over him and behind him. Well, got a little bit of damage out of it. Oh, excellent! 0 damage pens. My favorite.
Our team has taken the lead.
I'm about to get slapped. Yep, here it comes.
Teammate, I need your support.
Alright, so our Yugamo indeed died, even though their Yugamo was... Ugh.
Welcome.
You're talking about the secondaries? The secondaries go out to 11-2. 11-7. That's right. You come back to port. You come back to starboard there, buddy. There was a nice hit. You can get good work out of these guns. You really can. Alright, we're going to finally kick this Kurfürst in the teeth. So now the question becomes... I think the answer... to put on the Hydro. Make sure we don't eat torpedoes. What's up, my dude? Be careful, you don't want to run aground out there. Oh good, the Yammy's coming this way. Oh, that'll be fun. We'll be able to torpedo him. Possibly beat him up at long range. In the meantime, let's send the Minotaur some warm greetings. Hi, Minnow. How you doing? Oh no, 2 torpedoes, the horror of it all. Whatever shall I do?
Now you're dead.
Is that the Rico? Wow. A little surprising. Really? I go to push my heal button and the Burgonia just magically kills me? Love it. Whatever. So that's the thing with Ägir, right? Like, she can't... This is not a ship you can charge with. This is still not a Scharnhorst. No matter what you call it, no matter how much you want to pretty her up, she's just not. Scharnhorst remains a super, super good ship. And Odin is eh. And Ägir is ugh. It's really sad. I expect so much better out of these ships, but Odin's a battleship. There you go. Odin's a battleship, and Ägir's not. It's that simple. That's your armor difference. It's just there. It is, right? It's that simple. So it's just super disappointing, right? Like you go into a ship expecting. You look at the guns, you're like, oh, this is gonna be good, man. No, nah, it's not that good. Don't kid yourself. Well, I have no idea what they're gonna sell Ägir for yet. I mean, she is more fun to play than Siegfried was. I'll give her that. And the dispersion on the guns is good, but you can't... For a ship that has all these secondaries, you just can't use them effectively. She's a ship that can make good pushes against other cruisers. She's a cruiser bully. But this is not a ship that you can do... You can really go toe-to-toe. If you surprise the battleship, sure. Edge case, nobody knows. Nobody knows. They're not going to tell us anything. The number of leaks that have sprung out of the CC program, they're not going to tell us crap. You got to be kidding me. CC program leaks like a sieve. They tell us something, and 30 seconds later, it's on every Discord in the world. What's up, Zorax? Well, Fish, it depends on what ship you're in, right? It depends on what when you play against a Sharn, it depends on what ship you're in and what the situation is, right? I mean, Wispy, I don't believe Ägir's a bad ship, right? These guns with this dispersion lips means that you can do really good things. But the ship is not a brawler. You can't come into the game expecting her to be a brawler. She's not. If you want a brawler, you don't want Ägir. You want something else. Trust me. Well, we're going to win this game. Let me go back to port. Well, I mean, what do you mean incentivized, Edge?